Now with coconut oil, because it's solid at room temperature, as you can see, oh, it's got a garlic clove in it. Love my cooking. That is hilarious. Hello, welcome to this video. You are in the right place if you want to transform your oral health 3 ways. Trust me, it's gonna be so good. There are a few ways that I do this. The first is I use oil pulling, which is using coconut oil. Love this stuff. I will use this as my moisturiser, I use this in my food, I use this as my cooking oil, I slather myself in it, love it. There are a few oils you can use for oil pulling. You can use olive oil, you can use untoasted sesame oil, all this stuff. And I don't use any other stuff. The great thing about coconut oil is that it's antibacterial and it's antifungal. So if you find that you get a white tongue or a yellow tongue, often that can mean the presence of yeast. Yeast is a fungus, fungus is fungal, and so this is antifungal. So it's just the added benefit of using it for that. If you use essential oils, they are also a powerhouse because they can be antibacterial and antifungal, and they have great health properties as well. So it's worth sort of looking into which oil could benefit your body in a certain way and seeing if you can use that oil. What I would do is take a tablespoon of this stuff and I would melt it in the microwave for 30 seconds. For oil pulling, you can use lemon, clove, peppermint, melaleuca, on guard, and I will just interchange. I quite like on guard, I really like clove, and if you want to have that fresh breath, then you can use peppermint. As with anything, if I use it in this video, I will put a link to them below so that you can find the same ones. Once that's done, you're going to just then put that into your mouth and start swishing it around your mouth. The idea is you want to swish it between your teeth, you want it to coat your tongue. You can take a break from it if it gets too tiring. The idea is it should just be something that's relatively pleasant to do, not something that's really tiresome or is going to ache your jaw while you're doing it. The recommended is that you do it between 10 to 20 minutes. If you do find that too long, 5 minutes is better than nothing. I've managed 20 minutes every time. Sometimes your jaw can get a little bit tight, but then you just slow down and then you kind of get into the groove of it and it's quite pleasant. So after 20 minutes, then you're going to want to spit that oil out. Because coconut oil is solid at room temperature, you are not going to want to spit that into your sink, because as that goes down your drains, that can block your drain because it will harden when it cools down. So the idea is you'd spit that into a jar. If you have a leftover jar, you could collect up your spit in your jar and then dispose of your jar, or you could just pop that stuff into the bin and let it harden in the bin. If you use other oil, you won't have this problem, but then you lose the fun. So I don't think I can adequately express to you the difference that I've had in my oral health. I have chronically bad breath. It's true. Confession time. I've had a very long-suffering husband. Even if I brushed my teeth twice a day, I'd have chronically bad breath, and I could avoid onions and garlic. It just wouldn't go away. I found with oil pulling, it's just been a miracle for me. It makes your mouth feel so clean, I can't describe it. So once you do your oil pulling, then you swish warm water around in your mouth afterwards, and then you brush your teeth as normal. And when you brush your teeth as normal and then you go about your day, your mouth just feels so fresh. It's amazing, and it lasts really for most of the day. So the recommended is that you do this once every day for 2 weeks, and then after that, maybe 4 times a week. And you can kind of go easier on it. But you want to give those microbials a kick where it hurts at first. So we're going to do it every day. And just do it as you go about your regular morning routine. I'll do it when I'm getting dressed, or when I'm tidying, when I'm reading, just doing my makeup. You know, these are great opportunities to just have something swishing around in your mouth, and you won't really notice time going by either. You might feel like 20 minutes is epic and you don't know how you're gonna fill that time quota. Trust me, it goes by so quick if you just busy yourself doing things while you're swishing it through your teeth. Don't be alarmed if when you spit, you know, you find yellow or you find like milky white, just along with everything that's come out. That is just the dirt and the bacteria leaving your mouth. But make every effort not to swallow that stuff. The idea is get it out your body. I cannot express to you how amazing my oral health has been after using oil pulling. It's really revolutionised my oral health, and I will never go back to chronically bad breath. The second way that I support my oral health is using a tongue scrape, like this. And I use a metal one. You can get plastic ones. I don't really like using plastic, so if I can have something that's non-plastic, I will, and I find this is fine to use and then just to wash it afterwards. If you have a problem with a white tongue or just generally bad breath, you just start at the back of your tongue and you're just going to sort of like this, scrape all the dirt from your tongue downwards, and then you're going to spit that stuff out, rinse and repeat, and that goes a long way to supporting your oral health. And the third way is brush your teeth twice a day. Brush your teeth in the morning just because it blesses other people. Makes a difference. So there you have it. 3 ways to amazing oral health. I'm going to throw a 4th one in. Diet plays a big role in your oral health. The more you're able to cut out sugar, the better. And lastly, may your breath always smell like Mountain Dew. Alright, take care. Bye bye.